Nancy Thurston.
Helen Zara Jones.
Yay!
Ella Rose Keegan.
Did I pick that? Thank you.
Here we go.
Brought to perfection. Thanks very much.
So I've officially graduated again and we're just in the party now having food. Honestly, I can't get over how beautiful this bathroom is. Like honestly, and it's such a small thing, but it's been gorgeous. But yeah, just graduated again. We've been to the graduation gardens, which are beautiful, and having dinner now before meeting up with Darshini, which is going to be so nice. I love Darshini. It's been a while since, it's been 6 months since I've seen her. But we're just on coffees and had food. The food was beautiful. The steak was just divine. But we're going for coffee now.
Guys, today has been such a lush day. Honestly, it was probably one of the best days of my life. So like I said, I was graduating today from the legal practice course. I'm very lucky. I'm one step closer to being a newly qualified solicitor and I'll qualify from that in September. In terms of next steps, my bosses have agreed for me to stay on and they've given me an offer to stay on after I qualify in September. And I'll be there for a month and then going to Thailand for a month and then coming back to actually practice as a newly qualified solicitor. So very, very exciting things coming up, along with some other things along the way. So some of my friends are looking at doing Fright Night in Thorpe Park. So there's just like a few exciting things in the middle, but career-wise, we are going to be a newly qualified solicitor soon and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the next chapter of my life. But today has just been incredible. I will say I'm in the middle of reading Fourth Wing and I'm so flipping obsessed with it. So I probably stayed up a little bit later than I should have last night reading the book. Then I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock by accident and I was like, well, because I'm up, I might as well just continue reading the book. So I continued reading the book then until my mum knocked on my door. She's like, Ellen, you know, come on, let's go. So I got up then. I did my makeup. I did it really quite basic makeup because I don't really do much makeup anyway. So I did concealer, mascara, a bit of powder, setting spray because it's going to be on all day, blush, highlighting, a little bit of bronzer, and lipstick, of course. Lipstick and mascara are my main ones. And one thing that's even better than that, so my mum's been helping me get ready for graduation. So on the weekend, we got our nails done. So I've got red nails because I had a red dress. So I was matching there. Then my mum did cut my hair, which just is so much nicer and feels so much lighter than it has been. So it's really nice. And with the heat as well, it's been gorgeous to have like less hair on my head. Or less thick hair on my head because she puts more layers in. Anyway, the last thing that we did was eyebrows. Eyebrows need to be done. I feel like as soon as my eyebrows are done, put some mascara on, it just frames my face very nicely. Maybe some like tinted lip balm or something like that, but I feel like it just frames my face so nicely. So those are the 3 things that I always feel like I need to have done to be like, just to maintain, just to feel put together. Those are the 3 things I need. So we did those, and then I did my makeup this morning. Like I said, very basically, very minimal makeup. But one thing that really annoys me is that anytime I have an event or something that I'm really excited for, I have a spot come. So the last time I graduated, I had a massive spot come by here. And another time that I was doing, what was I doing? I can't remember. I think I was going to a award ceremony or something for my PT. I had spots come by here. And now that I was graduating today, I felt it coming the other day, but I've got a spot on the side of my nose. So I've just put some Sudocrem on there. I did try and pop it, but it's right in the crevice. I know you shouldn't pop it anyway, but it's right in the crevice, so it's not poppable. But yeah, that's there. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But then got ready and then waiting for my dad. So I carried on reading my book because it's a very good book. I'm flipping obsessed with the book. I read like 10 chapters overnight. So I'm very, very obsessed with the book. So got ready, had a cup of tea with my mum, and then we set off and got to the arena. So the main ceremony itself was in Utilita Arena. And as soon as we got in, they were like, right, move your bags and your phones, probably put them with a relative or someone you trust, because once you go up and tilt your cap and everything, you're not going to come back to the same seats, so you can't really keep them with you. So I had to give everything to my mum, and then I was like, I really want to record what's happening right now. But it was so incredible. It was quite fast paced, but it was really good. And there was a really nice girl called Ella next to me. I have not met her before, but she did the legal practice course as well last year, and she was just so lovely. Like, she was so friendly. And then we ended up going to pasture, me and my parents, and weirdly enough, she was on the table next to us, so that was really coincidental but really nice. And she even waved and made sure I was okay. I was like, oh, so sweet. But we went up and graduated, or went up and did the ceremony, graduated, and then they had a band on, which was incredible, and the drummer was just going for it. It was so good. And my parents, being the lovely parents they are, did record quite a lot of it for me, so I'll pop that in so you can see that at some point as well. And then I did have a few of my colleagues there, and they were cheering me on, and I had to walk past them at one point, and they were like, did you hear us cheering? And I was like, yes, I did, and I love you for it. They were so sweet. So after that, we headed over to Graduation Gardens. I met up with my friend Darshini as well just before the ceremony, because I haven't seen her in ages. I did the LPC with her, and she lives in Manchester, so a bit of a distance, but we don't let that like shake the bond. I have made such amazing friends during the undergrad and the LPC, and they're going to stay with me for life, and I just know they are. I was literally speaking to my friend Tegan the other day, and she said we've been friends for about, I think she said it was about 6 years now, and I just find that crazy, because it doesn't feel like 6 years, it feels like it's flown by, but she's such a big part of my life at the same time, and I just wouldn't be where I am without her today. And the same with Darshini, would not be where I am without her today. They're just such a big part of my life, and I'm so grateful to have met them and to have done this with them, to experience all of this with them. So yeah, we headed over to the Graduation Gardens then and had a cheeky thing of champagne, although I gave mine to my parents because I still don't drink champagne, it's not for me. I had a cup of tea and my parents caught a very lovely photo of me drinking my tea or getting my tea, which I'll just pop up right here because it was just tragic. Stayed there for a while before handing the gowns back, and then we made our way over to pasture, which was absolutely gorgeous. The staff, they were so friendly, the service was incredible, and everyone that passed was like, congratulations. I was like, thank you so much. I felt so special. Like, it was so good. Then we went for a wander and headed over to Waterstones. I flipping love Waterstones. I did have a cheeky look in Primark because there was a brown skirt that I wanted from the Rita Ora collection, but it was sold out, which is really sad. So we went over to Waterstones, which is one of my favourite places, and my mum was like, oh, she's gonna go to the bookshop, and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about the bookshop, but let's go. So we went, and my mum got, I think it's called a Leuchtturm. I don't know how you say it, Leuchtturm. She got one of those books, and basically I'm very jealous now because I want one for work. So I might have to pop into town to get one on the weekend, because it literally started, the dates in the book started in July, and I'm like, oh, it is July at the moment, so I might as well get one. And then we headed over to Scaredy Cats and just relaxed there for a while, and I did invite a few of my friends to come and join me in the evening then to celebrate, which was so lovely. Like, they're such a flipping amazing group of people and so special to me, so they made today even better. Like, today was probably one of my favourite days of 2025, probably of my life. It's going to be a day to remember. It was incredible and such a massive chapter, end of a massive chapter in my life, so it's just so amazing, and I'm so grateful to be where I am today. And yeah, so I met my friends in Spoons, had a bit of a catch up, which was really nice. My friend Beth got me a baby Guinness, and she put up this really cute story to say like, congratulations. So it was really nice celebrating with them, and I've not long come home now from today, and yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed with my book again because I really need to get through this. It's so good. But I just feel so blessed. I feel so lucky to be where I am today. I will say, if you're doing the undergrad or the LPC, just a few tips from me. Obviously, find your group of people. I found it so easy to get, or not easy, so much easier and like helpful to get through both the undergrad and the LPC with my girls, because we were studying together, we took breaks together, and it was just so nice to like bounce off of them and study together, taking breaks, motivating each other. It was so nice, testing each other. It's brilliant to have that group of people to help you. And then if they offer, so one thing I was really struggling with, the application process, I found that really difficult and really like confidence shaking. So they did offer at one point work experience, and I was like, yeah, okay. My friend Tegan was like, maybe you want to consider doing some more work experience, because I had some work experience in a law firm in Surrey, but not as much as I could have, and not as much as probably other students have had. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do this work experience in this law firm that is quite close to where I live. And I went there and really hit it off there and managed to stay on as paralegal while I was doing the LPC. And then this is just a bit about me, just so you can get to know me a bit better. So I stayed there while I did the LPC, and then after that started doing a few more days full time there to try and help out. And then I ended up getting offered the training contract. So it's very, very lucky to be where I am today. And then even luckier that they've asked me to stay there as a newly qualified. So exciting things to come. And even luckier that they've let me go to Thailand as well. So that is going to be amazing. But honestly, just stick at it. I am so blessed. I feel like this is the best thing to happen to me. Honestly, I didn't even know I wanted to go into law. And now I've done the undergrad, the postgrad, the training contract. And I'm just about to be a newly qualified solicitor. Like, it's just, I'm shocked. If you told me in A-levels, if you told me in GCSEs that this is what I'd be doing, then I would not believe you. I wanted to be a frontline nurse. I can't deal with blood. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I feel like you have to make a decision so early on. But my mum was like, why don't you just do law? It'll open a few doors. And it was so interesting to study because I've got a passion for history as well. And I was like, that kind of combines part of what I want to know. And I was like, that kind of combines part of like what I love as well. And I love rules. I love the like organisation. And it's just brilliant. So today I'm just really grateful. I'm very, very grateful, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, it's been such an amazing day. And I'm so excited to see and to show you what's coming next. But thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I will see you all soon. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.